guys, welcome. Let's see. Yeah, medieval lo-fi. I hope you like it. So, actually, let me just share the music here. So yeah. So okay. I think we can start. But let me just change the volume a little bit. So everything is, I hope, okay. Let me go to the dashboard and yeah, okay. Everything is great. So welcome everybody. And currently I'm working on an automation tool. It is something like you just define some JSON files to set up your system, and then it just sets your system up basically. But what does that mean is, like, you have 20 servers, for example. If you're a big company, you could just use Ansible, and then, for example, if you're using Debian, you could just tell it to install a list of softwares with apt. The problem here is that Ansible is a huge project that's backed by Red Hat company, and it's some company stuff. Like, I just want some simple software to create my setup in just a second. So goal is that, and we have a front end and a back end here, which let me just fix something here. Just okay. I'm just fixing it. So okay. I'm just back. Like, there's some small problem here, I guess. Oh yeah, okay. Everything is just fine, I can say. So let's get back to work. Should we? So okay, like I said, we just got a front end and a back end, but these are in terms of JSON and the binary program that parses and gets the information out of JSON. Like, we don't have a website, for example. We just got, let me show steps. So I'm gonna use, what is going on? Okay, what could go wrong, right? So we'll use TypeScript in our front end, and front end means not a website, but a JSON file, like an improved JSON file, because TypeScript has a great LSP that people could use, and people I think already installed TypeScript, so it is more accessible than JSON and Zig. So I'm just going to use TypeScript as a front end, and I'm not going to use TypeScript in backend, not because it is harder or easier, because I don't trust TypeScript that much, because TypeScript, let's just admit, TypeScript is a shitty language after all. And I'm using Zig for backend because it is not a shitty language. I really like Zig. Like, I'm just experiencing it for a month maybe, or 3 weeks. I'm not sure, but right now I like my experience. Like, there are some flaws, but after all, I really like the I really like the experience it gives. I really like its syntax. It is simple yet powerful, and it has really good features, even though it is not even a 1.0 language. So I'm just going to show you that, but the front end just creates the JSON with type. What can I say? Type declarations. Yes, type declarations. Is the microphone? Let me just change the microphone a bit so that you can get me better. So, and I'm not going to touch this front end of this application for now. It's just fine for now because I have the user developer experience in mind. Like, this is enough to get that mindset here. So last 2 or 3 streams ago, I just started building backend, and I just had some struggles, like a lot of struggles, because I haven't done manual memory management before, and I haven't done writing a parser, JSON parser before. But Zig already has a JSON parser, but the problem is that it doesn't support union fields. So what I'm doing is creating my own JSON parse function for union fields, which Zig supports. So the thing I like about here is that even though it doesn't support some things, like I'm not sure what does Rust, for example, does about union fields, and I just got curious and searched about it, and I found some results that are close to what does Zig do, so there's no problem with that. But what I like about Zig is that currently they are focused on the building blocks, and the building blocks are designed just so well that the blocks just fits everywhere. For example, like let's see what I have done in, I can't remember, in test. Yes, test parser it should be. Like, for example, a test, let me find the test please. Yes, it starts here. A test is just a scope, but defined differently than a function, so that it is a test but just runs a scope inside it, and this scope just returns an error or a void. So like it can return any error, and I just like the errors that built into syntax in Zig. Like, you just say my error or void, like, or u32, and I just like something. How can I tell that? Like, you don't need to only define the default int sizes like u32. You can also define u33. Like, this is awesome, not because it just does support it, but because it is a low-level language after all, and in low level you might need some stuff that will require that feature. Like, I have currently implemented a JSON JPEG encoder, not in Zig but in Go, but I'm just gonna move it to Zig, and we'll add some new features to it, so that because JPEG just currently sucks, but I'm not saying it always sucked. It is a great JPEG, it's a great decoder, like, created by some people that are much smarter than me, I can say. But times are just passing and new better algorithms are coming, like WebP, and there are actually more effective algorithms than WebP right now. So I'm just investigating the encoding world, and I just started using Go and Zig because of it. I actually started doing these all stuff. Like I just started to become a real engineer by a video, which is, I think you know who I'm talking about. I think you know who I'm talking about.
So I wanted.
Yes. After this video, I said to myself, like, I think there are more, like, there are more things that I can implement in to make a greater algorithm. Like, what does JPEG do? How an encoder works? So I just started searching about them, and I just learned there are more than front-end engineering in the world we are living in. So currently I'm just invested in low-level programming. Actually, not low-level programming. I am invested in great language, like great programming experiences, I can say. And I have learned so much after I started learning some real shit. Not like one more front-end library or framework, whatever you call it. Like, I'm using front-end as something to deliver some value to people. But to deliver some value, you first need to have some value. You know what I'm saying? Like, using a ChatGPT to wrap something doesn't work because it doesn't create any new value. Like, someone else could basically do it. And learning this actual programming and engineering stuff, just I feel like I am more valuable. Like, I am how can I say that? Like, I'm enjoying again on coding. Like, when I started and when there was a lot of things to learn, and these things just happened to do some other things that I wasn't able to do before, it was really funny and enjoyable. And after that, you start, create anything. Yeah, I'm talking about web and user experience. It's things that start to become like there's just new library to do the thing that you already do in a cooler or better or faster way, which actually is enjoyable at first, but then this also starts to feel like shitty, like you're doing the same thing that you were doing before. And at that point, I just learned that I'm not a real engineer. Like, it happened like 8 months ago. Then I started to learn what is the underlying technology behind what I am using as easy, like React, like you say that, like what can I say, like Prisma. What is happening behind this layer? Like, what is ORM? Even what is ORM? Like, there's just enlightenment in thinking about these. So I just started to think about this. Then I saw the video. Then I said myself, like, I can create something like that. And I end up searching image algorithms like a lot. Like, I was going to sport, like do some heavy shit, and I just opened some video about it, and I just forgot doing what I was doing. But enough talk. Let's just start doing some real shit. Let's see. Last time I checked, we got to create some tests to build actually something useful. Like, and after that, I'm going to change the algorithm I just wrote in a better way, because currently the algorithm is a little bit shitty. But let me just get this closer to you. I think this is better. I'm just gonna see. Currently I can't see because there's some delay. But there is what is going on here? Like, this is not a test. No, this is test. This is test file. So currently I'm creating some tests that will cover every situation that we can come across on while parsing the parsing the JSON string. By the way we create a multi-line string is, I think, not that good, because I like the way you create some WASM applications in Rust. Like, what was it? There was Rust U, and what? There was something like starts with L. U versus Leptos. Yeah, Leptos. So why I like the way we create multi-line string in Rust is that because it lets you create something like just give me some example, please. Let me check the audio for a second. Yeah, it's just great. I just have that streamer mind in some point of my brain, because I am just new to streaming. So streaming while coding is something I'm not that used. Like, I think it's grammatically incorrect, but you get what I'm saying, right? So just, I need some hello. There's no hello? Start. Come on, just give me that hello world example. I just need that, please. Like, I think Tailwind Axiom will give us what we need. Just please, I'm begging you. I just need some multi-line string, please. Not here. Rust was always bad. I'm kidding. I know why Rust is useful. So let's think about it a second. Like, how could we create something like that in Z? Because I was just thinking about how can I say, like, oh, just give me a second, because I'm using my phone to record myself. What a loser, right? But I just like the current quality of my phone camera. I think that's just enough. Oh, you are seeing my wall, which is unacceptable. So okay, actually I'm wondering what does this view takes, because it is not like some, like, what does it take? It's not something that Rust takes as a variable, because Rust doesn't, after all, doesn't support that tags. So I just wonder what is the implementation. I'm just gonna try, because why not? This is my stream. Rust. This just means tests in Turkish. So no worries. It's not just some agent language. Like, but I don't want to install anything. Rust. How can I see my current channel? Rust. Check current channel, please. Rust. Like, night. Rust up default. It is the default. Just okay. We'll need to change this to nightly. Let's see, getting started. Simplest way to get started. Do I have trunk installed? Yeah. Okay. But I really don't wanna use Rust right now, so I'm just going to search through to see what does this view takes. Where are you, view? Where are you, view? Leptos Prelude. Let's see if we can find it in the GitHub repo. Okay. Like, do we have any SRC here? No. Prelude? No. Where are you? Cargo add. Let's see. Cargo Leptos. Cargo Leptos. New. Okay, I can take that. So, project name, Leptos test, Leptos check, use nightly features, yes, no, thank you. I'm just going to use, let's see, not Rust. What was it? Leptos check. Okay, let me get that here. So main. So we're just gonna wait Rust LSP to load. Come on, Rust, you can do that. One thing I don't like about Rust is just that. So let's view. Do we have any view here? Yeah, we got. Let's go to definition. Tokens. So how can you do that? Like token stream. What is token stream? Is that about some macros? Because these are always seem to me like some magical shit. Like I never understand what does they actually do. I can't go to definition because there's some shit going on here, as you can see. Token stream. Let's see that. What is actually going on here? New token stream. So I don't know how does this happen to work. So if I would like want to create some web framework in Zig, I just don't know how to, because I don't know how to do something like the view macro you saw before in Zig without using these annoying reverse slashes. So I'm just going to check out what does here do. Like examples. I couldn't find hello world here. Counter. Let's go counter. Name. Okay. So this also gives some HTML macro. So what is going on under the curtain? I am not sure. But I think Zig is a better WebAssembly, WebAssembly language than Rust. Like I'm saying, in my opinion, Rust is great for some softwares that are already in mind, that like you know how to write and you just implement the way you do. Like I'm saying that because Rust's default behavior is to let you write code without any undefined behavior, like race conditions. But what does Zig do is just it lets you do everything with also the same safety features. Not right now, not currently. It doesn't have these all safety features. Like you can do something like I did in past like 2 streams ago. Let's just go to the stream. Where was it? It doesn't there. It's not there. It doesn't there. So as you can see, I am just creating an array list here. So what I did before was defer str list that didn't. So the problem is that defer works just before the current scope ends, but the problem is that we don't use the string list inside this current scope. We use it after the scope ends. Like this is the shittiest code I have ever written, because it just gives a segmentation fault, since we just try to access a heap memory that is currently not available because we just removed it, we just bombed it. But as I said, the thing I like about it is they are currently fully focused on the building blocks. What does building blocks enable you to create something that is unimaginable in other languages? Like you can create anything with these blocks. Like comp times in my opinion is a building block, and errors, unions, everything. And the way the errors work are like errors are just units in return values. Like if you say something like my func, and it returns an like my error union with void. So this is a union, like this is the same thing. Error error my error. Actually this is a return type. And oh, I like that error. Like the one thing I dislike about Zig is that it doesn't give you any hint. Like I just admire Rust on this one, because they designed their compiler like a game. Like in a game, if you do something wrong, game just tries to understand what you are doing currently. Like they just the creator of the game just creates a scenario in his on her mind to just hint you about the right way. So Zig doesn't currently do that like in a wide range, but I like that error here. So okay, we are so back. Let's see. So I just need some setting here. Just a second. It will not get so much time. Oh. Okay. I just got that. As I told you before, I got some problems with streaming because it's the first time, like it's the first week I'm doing it. So let's continue. Let's head back to code or whatever we were doing. So let's define a const with a union my error, so and read success will be a void. So this is just a union at the end. Errors are built. Your errors just use the union. Like this why I am calling it building blocks. So let's just okay. Let's go back. So let's see. I just haven't done that much of a code today, so I'm just going to head back to test parser to create some tests. So another thing I like about Zig is testing. Like I was talking about that. I like testing because it just gives you the building blocks that you need. Like a test function is just something that returns any error or a void. Like a test scope is just a void, is just a function scope with a different definition. Like you define it with test, string, and scope, and therefore the testing functions like expect equals strings is just test if the current thing that you are trying to test is true, or otherwise just returns an error. So it's that simple. Therefore you can write your own testing function like I have done here. Since it just returns error if the test fails, you can do something like that. These are just here to predefine the current error, so whenever I do something bad here, I will just know what went wrong because I have predefined my error. Predefying errors are the greatest word I can say, because like this is the positivist thing ever. So let's see. I just wanna show you that how can I? Oh, it's already. It is going to give some errors. So the test. Do that here. So as you can see, on test string 1 with expected title param as a string, on strr index plus 1 the parameters are not equal. Hey, okay. So this makes how can I say, the debugging so easy. But right now I'm not sure if I'm doing everything here, so let's see. Okay. So after this test finish, I'm just going to like, what is this? Wait a minute. It's also here, so I'm just going to remove it. There's something that I am going to ask, but before I'm just going to rewatch some video about memory allocations. Like I think everybody knows what is the video. Oh yeah. So I'm just going to reopen the for loop, and I'm gonna change every 0 here to like, wait, parses their strings. Okay. What is parse result? Ah, okay. I need to find some clever name here because I just used every name possible. Just wait. Actually, we are not going to use this name. so much parse str. It's just going to be used. What happened here? So I can just say that, and we will need to change every like I think, what is this on this? Yeah, okay. Parse. Is there any counter here? Parse counter. Okay. Okay, I'm not just going to change all the zeros here. I know how to do regex, but I can't trust regex. After all, it just caused the what was the name? CrowdStrike stuff. So let's see. But description first, second, third, fourth. Okay. Oh yeah, we need to change that. So we only got one here. This will be a pain in the ass. So what could I do is, you know what? Never mind. Just do the hard work here. So, but this is just shitty. I can say that. Param as an array. Second. From the first one is just going to be a string, by the way. Paste it. Oh no. Okay. The after all result will be same because this is the parsed result. All right. Param is an object with a string value. This just takes arch. Right, okay. Oh, what did I do? Just port. These are just same, by the way. Only thing that changed is system and description. So I'm going to write something better than that, and I can assure you that I will. This is not going to change. This was something to test. So Okay, parsed arch. What was it? Like, let's see. It's going to be arch, by the way. Wait. Okay. It take file elements. So I think I can just say that, right? Okay. I'm just learning some stuff. On test string with the expected title. Senior index 2. So yeah, let's just get some different results here. So it should work. Okay, yeah, all tests passed. So tests are just a little bit of verbosity, but I think we can fix it later. We can do everything later. It's all about what we are doing right now. And it is not going to be some unit testing or any kind of testing, UI testing, fuck testing. Real man test in production. I think I'm gonna take this. I just like that. I just wanna do that. You know what? If this is illegal, I'm fucked. But if this is legal, it's just gonna be funny. So, crowd strike. Let's just take that. Leave tab. Give me that. I don't wanna download some logo. Let's see. Oh yeah. So, oh fuck. So let's just continue. I'm just going to take it somewhere like I don't know. Like that maybe. Is there any? I think I should just download it. You know, cross-site logo, because it just creates some background to me. Background. I guess. Okay. No, it's not possible. Or I just don't know how to do it. So, crowd stride. Yeah, we got it. We got it. Like, which one is better? Okay, I think I'm gonna leave it like that. Like my shirt. And I'm gonna leave some information that I am not sponsored by not okay, let's change the color. outline is white, I guess. So I'm gonna change the color. Black, I mean black. This is too big. Oh shit, shit, shit. I don't know how to use OBS, but I like OBS because I used what was it? Streamlabs. I love OBS because I used Streamlabs. Save. Not sponsored by Crowd guys. So I think that's a good. So okay, stream is getting shittier. Okay, I think this is fine. I think I can continue like that. So let's see. Okay. Okay, this is going great. So like, there's no. If you got ADHD or something, this is the perfect stream you can join. So let's continue. And before that, I'm just gonna change the music. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Let's see. Let me check Twitch for a second. See what is going on with my stream. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Everything's just great. So I can keep going like that. So we got testing working even though it is verbose. I don't care about verbosity right now. I'm just learning the language. This is the shittiest take ever. But just let's keep going. I'm just gonna take the last object, last string, and let's just remove that. Just take that. Get that out of here. Index. Fuck the index. Okay. Zig build run. Let's see. So yeah. Hey, what the fuck parsed? Okay. I did something. Yeah. So the thing I dislike about this code is just there are just a lot of verbosity. Like, I'm not sure about that, but I think I can find some way to parse our data. I'm not sure about that though. Like, I can't get the index of the current token, right? So I can't parse it. I think so. But just let's think about it for a second. Like, I'm just doing the parsing all myself. If it is an array, it just does that, and otherwise it is end of object. Like, look at this. This is just so verbose. Like, at the end, this just consumes the end of object token. And oh, this is the verbose thing. Like, I remember that right now. Like, so yesterday I just learned that I can compare two strings, but not in a way that like that. But other than that, std debug that not debug, mem that equal u8. What was I comparing again? Let's just give that. So field string. So field string. the string, like, okay. As system, I did something wrong here, I guess. Okay. So yeah, I'll just change everything with that. So I'm just remembering what I have done here. I think it's pretty simple actually, but it just looks verbose because we are parsing a string, just parsing a JSON ourselves without tokenization part. But I think there's no way out. Not including that. This is just some bad shit. So let's see what we can do here. Let's think about it. I think we just gonna use if else statements here. If system field, no, not that. If std mem equal, you wait, system field, and arch, right? Let's go. Let me check that for a second. Like, yes. Okay. Let's start by actually, okay, arch. Is there anything better than that? Mac. Let's just move that here. That. Like, do that again. Not Mac, but Debian. Just save it. Like, it was so verbose. I think we just fixed it. Else if Fedora. Debian Fedora. I'm just gonna use Fedora, and else unreachable. I just want to do that because why not? It's going to be safer. Let's see what is that again. Okay, so it is either a string or an array or an object. So this is correct. The only problem is that it just looks really verbose because it has some field 1, field 1 well. Okay. So the reason we are not just taking all the fields is just because if the first field is not system but object, and if the object is not just a string, it just generates a lot of tokens. Let me just change the music's volume a little bit. Okay, it's better. So if we try to get the field 2 here, it'll just throw an error because it will not be the real field 2, because it may be just a child of an array object or an just regular square bracket object. So we just need to do that here. Other field. So actually field 2 consume that, and after that else it is right now we consume the field value, field name and field value, So we just use field value, and next field name is going to be just what consumed, and the system value will be just that, right? System field. Okay. Everything should just work here. See that? Yeah. Let's run test because we can right now. For both tests, but shh, nobody needs to know that. So okay. Right now, what we can do is we just made our code better because we know there's something like mem cd.mem exists, and this is like the only thing I did today. But we also did create the tests, so I don't know. This was fun because it was just talking, but I think we can do something more. Okay. Like, let's see. Let me just create. What was it? Excalibur, right? Okay. Let me just get back to here. So, the things that we need to do is get the default system package manager. Get the default system, and then what we need to do, let's think about it. Like, I'm not sure. Let's think about code. Go to main. So we will need. Oh, okay. Read step JSON files. Like, we will have some, not JSON. By the way, get step ts files, check if the system has any of the following commands, like npm, yarn, npm bun, because at the end of the day we just need to parse the JSON from TypeScript file we just wrote. So this is not ordered well, by the way. So anyways, just step if not, you error, else parse them with a bash command like one run I don't know, blah 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 blah. Okay. Actually this is inside a for loop, right? So by the way, if not, you error. Okay. inside a for loop, run these files in an array list, run current this file parse JSON values out of JSON okay. I'm just thinking about why we are using JSON or actual TypeScript. The reason I'm thinking about it because people hate TypeScript. And I'm not sure how does this looks like because we are just running some TypeScript and after that we are running a Zig bundled like file, Zig file. So at the end of the day, I'm honestly just thinking about like I could do the same thing in TypeScript, not the whole parts like find the package manager and all that stuff, but the parse function could be written in TypeScript, but at the end Zig is faster, safer and all other stuff, and I just like that. So I was just thinking about why I did that because sometimes I just forgot some valuable information like why I even exist. So let's just head back and get values. Like I think this is enough. And so we'll need to just run what was it, CWD, and this is also important, and this is also important. So we got a lot of things to do before we even start to do that. So yeah, just like that. But you know what? It's just bedtime's coming. I need to sleep. Like 40 minutes later. So I'm just gonna I should stream the end. I should end the stream. So thanks for watching, thanks for coming and everything else, and in the next one let me find OBS. See you later, goodbye. That was the wrong screen, just you didn't see that.